Good evening, everybody, and here's game number three between Ohio and Pennsylvania, as they will play this at Citizens Bank Park. Pennsylvania won two games on the road. They stand to win, looking for the clean sweep here, and they're going to bring in their big horse ticket of 14-11, 3.89 ERA, and Christy Mathewson. Ohio's against it now. Dutch Leonard, 15-6, 3.12 ERA. Ohio's kind of stunned actually when you think about it. They were able to they lost game one 2-1, and they had a 3-1 lead going to ninth, and he gave a five to lose 6-3. But Pennsylvania at home and looking to put away Pennsylvania in short order. We'll find out if that's going to happen or not. Because I still think Ohio underperforming the first two games, and they're going to need their offense to get going because they've not really hit as well. I mean, they've gotten a hit here and a hit there. But they could do much better than what they have done so far. And some of their guys have just not been hitting. Gary Maddox, 1 for 8 in the series, has struck out twice. Move this thing here. And here we go. The 3-2. So partly cloudy skies, wind blowing out to left at 11 miles an hour. So the ball might carry. Homer's 55 RBIs. There's a drive to center. And I'll be over the center fielder's head. That's going to be a double for Gary Maddox. Big hit there. Barry Larkin 3 for 7 this series. The 3-2. Line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a couple of big swings here. It's first and third, nobody out. Delahunty quiet so far. He's 2 for 8 in this series. A 3-2 again. He's going to walk him. He's gone three batters, a double, a single, a walk, and two of the three batters have gone the distance with a full count. Bases low for Mike Schmidt, a home run and 3 RBIs. And that kind of one of the big hits on game two. The 3-2 to Schmidt. Drive to the center as a base hit. Two runs are going to score first and second. Nobody out, and Ohio quickly moves up in front with a 2-0 lead. And they're still threatening. And not the kind of start Christy Mathewson's looking for. Got to keep in mind, too, he did go 14-11, but he did struggle a little bit this year. His ERA was in the high mid fours. 1 for 7 for O'Neill, though. He's looking to get his hitting stroke back. The 1-0 to him. Ground ball to first. He'll pick up an unassisted play and finally an out. That will move the runner to second and third. Munson's gone 0 for 7 this series. He's looking to get out of his doldrums. The 3-1 drives to the center. It's caught. The throw to home will not be in time. A runner will score in a 3-0 lead. So nice bit of hitting here. Sac fly RBI. Delahanty scores. 3-0 lead here. George Sisler 1 for 6. After literally leading in hitting is a drive to left. This will be playable right on the inning. Ohio does score 3. And they quickly go out in front 1-0. 3-0. Munson with a sac fly. Bottom of the first. So Wagner, Musial, and Wilson. 6 for 8 is Honus Wagner. Thing with Wagner, he's had 3 hits in the first game, 3 for 4 first game, 3 for 4 second game. And here's Dutch Leonard here trying to keep these guys off the base paths. Pitch, ground ball right to second, right to Pete Rose. And there's the first out. Stan Musial's 1 for 8 in this series. There's a 3-2. Ground ball to first. It'll be an unassisted play, and there's a second out. Hack Wilson is 2 for 9 with an RBI. 3-2. We pop up to the second baseman, Rose. That'll end the inning in a 1-2-3 inning. He played the pitch pretty well. He's throwing the ball inside and pretty much hampered the hitter's ability to really hit the ball hard. Pete Rose, then Leonard. You got to take a look here. Ohio, 7 hits the first game, 7 hits the second. Pennsylvania's at 19 hits, but 6 of them belong to Wagner. 3 of them belong to Reggie Jackson. So the offense hasn't necessarily been spread out. See what happens to Rose here, the 1-2. Mathewson needs to pitch better here. Here's a drive the other way, and he lofts in the left for a base hit. Dutch Leonard come on in, the 1-1. Tries to get the bunt in. He can't make contact. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out on a failed bunt attempt. Maddox with a double and a run score. Ground ball to third on second for 1. And that would be a force play. Barry Larkin singled in a run. Or a single and on to second. Wild pitch here moves Maddox a 3-0 pitch. They're going to walk him. 55 pitches, and they haven't gotten out of the second. Delahoney walked. A double steal and nothing doing. Maddox gets a steal, so does Larkin. 1-0 here, 2-2 to Delahoney. Swung on a miss on a screwball. That'll end the inning. Runners at second and third, he couldn't score him in. Here comes Griffey Jr., who's hit a 2-run bomb, and Buddy Bell, and then Reggie Jackson. A pitch of Griffey lines it. That'll be for extra bases, and that'll be a ground rule. That'll be a ground. No, it's not a ground rule double, but he did rip it hard here. And he had a feeling going up the way his mannerism was at the plate. He was going to be aggressive. He certainly was. Buddy Bell 0 for 6. Ground ball to short. Nice play there by Lark with a strong throw for the first out. Jackson's 3 for 6 this series. The 1-2 to Jackson. Ground ball to second. Rose will throw on to first. Griffey Jr. goes to third. Piazza coming up. He's 2 for 7 with a solo shot. The 1-0. Lines it, but right at Delahoney for the out. That ball is spanked, but no runs as it goes to the top of the third. Mike Schmidt with a 2-run single. And Mathewson looking to sort of restore some level of respectability. It was a 2-1. But Schmidt's been hitting the ball well. There's a drive to center. It hangs up in there, and it'll be caught by Griffey Jr. for the first out. O'Neill with a ground ball right to first baseman. It was a 3-2. Lines it, but right at Griffey Jr. There's a second consecutive play. There's a second out. Munson with a sacrifice fire RBI, and maybe a sign of good things coming at the plate. There's a drive to center. And again, 3 plays in a row to Griffey Jr., 3 5-out outs. On to Tommy Herr, Mathewson, and then Wagner. The 1-1 to Herr. Fly ball to right. This is playable for O'Neill for the first out. Now you got Mathewson, who's going to have to come in and hit. Drives it to center. Maddox is there. He gets it. 0 for 1 for Wagner. Lines it, but what a catch by Rose, who makes his 4th put out of the game, and we're in the 3rd. Well, Sisler, Rose, and Leonard. Sisler obviously looking to sort of get his bat going. He's in a good spot here, leading off. Weak ground ball right to Mathewson. He throws to first. He gets him. Pete Rose with a big single the last time up. They're going to do it again. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, and a big screwball for a strikeout. Dutch Leonard, the 3-2. Swung on and missed with a fastball. A couple of Ks here. Nothing doing. To the bottom of the fourth now in Pennsylvania. Trying to get back in this game, but they're thinking long term here. They have a chance to win this game in the series. They got to get their bats going. 1-for-9 as usual, though. The 1-2. Fly ball to right field. This is playable for O'Neill. He got it. So moving the ball in and out has paid off so far. 0-for-1 for Hack Wilson, the 3-2. Drives it to center. What a beautiful diving catch there by Maddox. Junior with a Griffey Jr. with a RBI double in the right field gap, the 2-2. Lines it the other way and has a base hit. There's the second hit of the ball game. Buddy Bell 0-for-1. The 2-2. Ground ball right to the pitcher. And Leonard will pick up the out. That'll end the inning. So despite a hit by Griffey Jr., nothing across. Ohio still up 3-0. They got Maddox, Larkin, Delahunty coming up. 82 pitches by Mathewson, and he's pitched 4 innings. The 1-1. Lines it the other way. There's a base hit by Maddox. Larkin, the 1-1. Lines it the other way. There's another base hit. Maddox with his blazing speed will wind up at third. Jackson, even though it's a strong throw, is definitely going to get Maddox. First and third with nobody out. Delahunty for 1 with a walk. And a steal for Larkin. That's his second of the game. Double play possibility is a 2-2. And a wild pitch that'll score and a run. That's 4-0 lead. Not a good play there by Piazza. And that pitch should have been blocked. So Gary Maddox scores. And a 4-0 lead here. And not only that, well, you got Delahunty coming up here. And he's running. You run a risk of walking him, putting first and third with 1 no out again. A drive to left. This is deep enough to score in Larkin. A run will score and a 5-0 lead. So Delahunty with a sac fly RBI to score Larkin. Five nothing lead here. They played some good small balls at first out. And that'll be it for Delahunty for Christy Mathewson. Gene Garber to make his first appearance of the playoffs. As Mathewson just pitches 4 1/3 innings, giving up 5 runs. Five earned. No home runs surrendered, but not a good performance. There's Garber to face Mike Schmidt. Ground ball to first. That'll be picked up by Musial for the out. O'Neill the 1-0. Lines in as a base hit. Munson 0-for-1 with a sac fly RBI, the 1-2, and he gets hit. And they didn't like that. The pitch of Sisler was 0-for-2. The 2-2 pitch is a drive to left, playable for Wilson. That'll end anybody. Score 2 on a wild pitch and a sacrifice fly. Take a look at the final stat line for Mathewson. 4 and a third innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And Buddy Bell has gone out of the ball game. Dick Al will now come in. And here we go. You got Reg Jackson, the 1-2 by Leonard. Breaking ball, strike 3. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner. Here's a pitch to Piazza. Ground ball to short. Larkin with a strong throw. He got him. Tommy Herr 0 for 1. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. Rose is an assist on the putout here by Sisler. Rose, Leonard, then Maddox. The 1-1 to Rose. High fly ball right. This is playable for Jackson for the first out. Leonard 0 for 2 today. Ground ball base hit up the middle. That's something that shouldn't have happened. 2 for 3 for Maddox. Ground ball for 1. I'll go to first to get Maddox. Weird play there, but I guess they had to run him. The pitcher was running. We'll make it safely. Barry Larkin's 2 for 2 today. There's a 2-2. Swung on and missed, and he got him. So, despite a base hit or nothing doing. Dick Allen to come on in, then Wagner, then Musial, and Gene Garber, who's a bit of struggling a bit. He's pitched well in 2/3. The 2-2 to Allen. Swung on a miss on a curveball. Struck him out. Honus Wagner 0 for 2. The 2-2 pitch. Lines about right at Larkin for the second out. Musial 2-2. Ground ball right to second. Fires the first. He got him. Not all in the inning. 6 innings have been complete, and Pennsylvania has pretty much been silenced pretty well. Gene Garber still pitching. That might be a bit of a mistake here. The 2-1. Ground ball to short. Nice play there by Wagner as a first out. Mike Schmidt 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs. Here's a drive into left. That'll be for extra bases. And was a bit of concern of trying to stretch here. Garber stay, and Schmidt winds up in third with a triple. And here comes O'Neill. Ground on a base hit up the middle. And just got to question the manager's choice of trying to keep Garber in and maybe not want to bring in another reliever. 32 pitches, he pitched well. Now you make him give up a run. Should have been probably taken out, but they're going to keep him in there. Munson the 1-2. Weak pop up. This will go to the shortstop. Wagner for the second out. Sisler's 0 for 3. The 2-0. Drives at the center, but this will be caught by Griffey. So they give up a run, which they probably should have avoided. And that's just what to keep Garber in there. Look, you're down 5-0. If you have to burn another pitcher, you do it. Wilson is 0 for 2. Leonard's still in the game. 82 pitches. Weak pop up. Pete Rose is under this one. He's got it for the first out. Griffey Jr. 2 for 2. A single, a double, and a single. It was a 3-2. Ground ball second. Rose. Nice throw. There's a second out. Mickey Vernon to come in and replace Gene Garber. 2 2/3 innings and runners run. Mickey Vernon, when it was third appearance of the series, I played in for a defense and I got a single and scored a run in game 2. The 0-2 to Vernon. Drives at the center as a base hit. Gets the job done. Reggie Jackson, 0 for 2. The 0-2 swung on and missed on a screwball for strike 3. And Joe Page to make his debut. Take a look at Gene Garber's stat line. 2 2/3, 4 hits. No strikeout, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Joe Page just throws really hard. Also could walk guys too. Rose, then Leonard. Pete Rose, 35 strikeouts and 53 in the third. Ground ball to short. Wagner throws and he got him on a nice play. Great play there. Dutch Leonard. The 1-2 by Page. Swung on a miss on a curve. Maddox 2 for 4, the 1-1. Ground ball to short. 1-2-3 inning. And just great pitching there. And Leonard still in there. 97 probably his last inning, but you know, you're up 6-0, you might as well go for the complete gamer. The 1-2 to Piazza. Drives at the center, but caught by Maddox. Round number 1. Tommy Herr, well, 3-1. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. Dick Allen come on in. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Well, he struck out twice. Now you got a Wagner with a 2-2. Weak ground ball here. The catcher will throw. Got him. Nothing doing. 8 incredible innings here. And in comes Joe Page is pitching 1 inning. Very well pitched. Let's see if he can do the second. Barry Larkin 1-2. Drives at the center and Griffey's under it. And he gets it. Delahoney, the 2-2. Drives it to center, but again, what a beautiful catch by Griffey. There's the second out. Schmidt, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Drives it as a base hit. Third hit of the ball game. As with the singles, 2 singles and a triple. So far, O'Neill's 2 for 4 is driven in a run. Well, 3-0 to Page. Walks him. One thing about Page, though, he could lose the plate very quickly. Here's Page. Lines it, but right at Jackson to end the inning. They don't score any runs here. They do a pretty solid job here. Leonard's still in there. Page 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 K. Well, here they come. It's usual. It's Wilson, it's Griffey, and Leonard is 4 hits and 4 strikeouts. There's the 0-1. We pop up to second, another put out for Rose. A very good game defensively. 0 for 3 for Wilson. Ground ball is short. Nice play by Larkin. There's a second out of the inning. They're just basically one out away here from securing a win and from staying alive in the series. This is a game they really needed. Um, and boy, did they ever get it. And tough going for Christy Mathewson, who once again struggled in a start here. He's not had a very system years. Griffey, the 0-2. Swung on a miss on a curveball, strike three. A 6-0 shutout for Ohio in a win. They cut the series lead to 2-1. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. 4 runs, just no runs, just 4 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Dutch Leonard, goes 1-0 at a complete game shutout. The losing pitcher is Christy Mathewson. He goes a 4-1, 4 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Just a brilliant performance by Dutch Leonard. And no walks. I mean, what, a 6 Ks? It looks like he got 6 Ks. Yeah, oh, 5 strikeouts. I mean, just a brilliant performance here by Dutch Leonard. And gives a chance for maybe the other starters to say, hey, man, we could do this. We really can. Well, the bottom line is that they pitched well, and 11 hits by Ohio, and their bats got alive. 2 hits for Maddox, 2 for Larkin, 3 for Schmidt, 2 for O'Neill. More than enough to pick up the win and extend the series. So listen, everybody, I thank you for watching today. Most likely another game tomorrow. We'll see what type of games we have left. Obviously, some of these series are stretching themselves out. Some of them are not willing to complete, which is fine. Makes for good baseball. Please follow us on YouTube at the World Baseball Association channel. And hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. And hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Take care. Have a wonderful evening.